absent/distant father, 79, is sick and will possibly not make it. I 29F can't get myself to care. Am I a horrible person? I obviously feel some guilt. More below. My father has been sick the last couple of months, in and out of the ICU. I was out of the country for a month when he first got sick and could obviously not come, but I have been back for a while and still can't get myself to care and visit. He was abusive and aggressive to my mother. She worked hard while he barely provided for us. He never called or checked in on us or had any updates about our lives. US equals me plus 4 siblings. I am the youngest of 5. We never had any meaningful conversations and I never like going home cause everyone only fights. He is sick and on a ventilator and seems like he is not going to make it. My mom seems upset but I feel like I don't owe him anything, not my time or my money, which I am always expected to. Forgot to mention that I have been supporting mom, dad and brother back home for as long as I can remember. This time I barely sent any money home because I felt like I needed to save for my future and that there are 4 other children who should pick up their slack. I can't get myself to want to go home and waste time and money and drench myself in all the negativity that awaits. I also don't think I will miss him and will forget about him and go on with my life like I have. Do I have to do it just because it's expected of me? A few months ago when my mother was sick I dropped everything and went home, took care of her day and night, got her the best treatment, so it's not like I am incapable of that feeling or responsibility. I think I am just rambling here. I guess I am just trying to pre-feel the guilt I will feel if I don't go, which I don't feel like at all. Luck. Too long didn't read. Dad I never had a relationship with, is on deathbed. I can't decide if I want to go visit and spend my time and money on him. He passed away probably as I wrote this post. I'm home now with my mom who is devastated when she should be relieved. There's still so much family drama here even in death. Even though I feel no loss, I feel relieved that a bitter and angry man is finally finding peace even if it's in death. You are entitled to feel exactly how you feel. Your experience and your feelings are your own. Your life is your own. You know your own experiences. Best to you and your family. In life we reap what we sow. My father was similar, absent from my life after my mother separated with him. She could no longer stand his sexism and condescension and controlling nature, didn't pay child maintenance, hardly contacted us, and I had no contact at all from the age of 13 to 18. Our family relationships take work, just as our friendships and partner relationships do. Our father, like mine, decided that we were not a priority. They chose a different path and should not expect that they would share the same level of relationship and closeness and care as another who put in the work and made the sacrifices. My father died in 2003. I felt sad, but nowhere near what I will feel when my mother dies. My mother made all the sacrifices, put in all the work, had all the disadvantage that comes with raising children as a single parent. Her legacy and reward is love and loyalty from her children and grandchildren. Don't feel guilty that your father's legacy is your indifference. That was his doing, not yours. I feel much the same for my own 89 years old and frail dear old dad. He wasn't a totally obviously bad parent. He never hit me, or anything like that. But we have never had any real connection, and after mom died last fall and I went to go care for him, he turned totally awful. Not because he was grieving for her, he actually didn't change or really grieve, kept eating normally, acting the same as he did typically, say 6 months earlier when mom was okay. But, episodes showed up. Blind, mean demonic rages. Also, lying constantly, claiming I stole all his money, and then, finally, calling the police, accusing me of attacking him and trying to kill him. Enough. During and after all this sad mess, I got him into the care home he wanted to go to, but he surely doesn't appreciate that. I don't talk to him or visit him, because there is no point. We live in different worlds and he doesn't actually know me. He's just a lost soul in terminal decline, and I can't help him find it. If the wisdom of the Serenity Prayer tells you you cannot help your father, then, yes, you will be wasting your time and money trying to do so. It sounds like your father may be suffering from dementia. If so, he is not himself. Rages and accusations ate the dementia talking. I'm going through the exact same thing right now. Do I care in the sense that, wow, The man who is my father is still so bitter that I asked him to take responsibility for his actions that he's openly said he doesn't want to see me before he dies. A bit. But do I feel compelled to see him, to make peace? Do I feel sad that he will die and I will no longer have a father and any opportunity for a reconciliation is gone? No, I don't. It's been interesting examining my feelings regarding this. I never completely discounted the possibility that maybe one day we'd re-establish contact. Anything is possible and life is long. Except, it isn't. He has a month to live, most likely far less, and I've realized that the pain and hurt really does go that deep that even now, I don't feel compelled to seek a reconciliation or closure. The relationship between us ended years ago, and I see no point nor have any interest in trying to reconnect. This doesn't make you a bad person, it just makes you human. You don't have a bond with your dad, or it's a negative one. It's completely normal to feel no connection to someone that treated you and your loved ones badly. The only reason I can see that you might want to think about going is to get closure with that relationship before it's too late. If you were to go, do it for yourself, so you don't have an untied end in your life that you can never lose. As the old saying goes, it's better to regret something you did than something you didn't. But I'm not telling you that you should go. Just telling you what might happen if you don't. If you choose not to, that's okay too. Boyfriend, 21M, turns everything into a stressful situation. I'm 22F and I do damn near everything. This is probably my fault. He knows I'm reliable and I'm more efficient at getting shit done without putting unnecessary stress on myself. He, on the other hand, gets stressed out if he doesn't turn the oven to exactly 450 degrees when the pizza box asks for it. We are moving and he has known about this for 4.5 months. We have put a down payment on the place. We have paid our fees. We have started moving in as of 2 weeks ago. We are moving out of this apartment in less than 2 weeks. Nearly everything is over there. Then he suddenly hits me with, "Do you think we can just stay here instead? I don't really want to move because I'm really stressed out." I thought he meant just sit on the couch and do nothing. I'm cool with that. No, he meant literally stop the moving process and not move at all. I have repeatedly asked him, begging him to please let me know if he's overwhelmed with the process because I know myself, I can handle the burden. Moving isn't an issue for me as much as it is for him. But he's now turned an otherwise easygoing, packing night into a high-intensity argument. Why is wanting to stop when we have already paid for everything and have a 3/4 empty apartment? Well, I'm stressed out and I don't want to do it. So I offer to move in by myself and he can go somewhere else then, until he's ready. I'm furious. I understand change is hard for him, but if he didn't want to do this, why the fuck did he give the go-ahead nearly 4 months ago? He had all this time to tell me to stop looking for places. He had all this time to sit down with me one-on-one. He could have just fucking told me instead of throwing a fit and sitting on the floor like a child. Instead, I'm sitting in our bedroom fucking pissed. This isn't the first instance where if something stresses him out, the whole world has to come to a screeching halt. Oh, we're out at a family dinner and he hates crowds so he gets to make us all go home because he's punching walls. Great. Oh, he hates the smell of his sister's perfume. She wears literally less than half a splash, so she can't wear it anymore because the scent literally drives him nuts. Oh, the fucking laundry isn't folded the way he wants it, so we can't fold them any further unless I want him to get frustrated and stressed. Every little thing is stressful for him. There is nothing I can do that even has a little stress that he can't handle. I'm not asking him to run through fire for me or take a bullet. This was a long-term decision that he committed to and now wants to shut down because of how he feels. What about me? As selfish as that is, what about my fucking feelings? I just have to bend over backwards to how someone else feels each and every time? Enough is damn near enough. Too long didn't read. Boyfriend, 21M, gets stressed out over everything and his decision, when stressed, always becomes the final decision on everything. I am not just stressed, I am pissed. 22F. He's selfish, and you're chalking it up to, he gets stressed out. No, selfish people know they're being selfish. He puts him first. Me. Not you. Really think about that, because that's the relationship you're in. You're fucking right. You are absolutely right. He's selfish and it either needs to change real quick, or it's going to push me right off the edge. Your boyfriend needs therapy. Years and years of intensive therapy, and probably medication. He's got severe mental health problems. But you don't need to stick around to convince him that he needs therapy and then wait the years and years for him to become a functioning healthy human. You can just be done. Your boyfriend needs therapy. Yeah, wow. Like, years ago. He doesn't need to be in a relationship with anybody. I stopped reading when you said he started punching walls in front of your family because he doesn't like crowds. Girl, run. Seriously. Take him not wanting to move as a blessing in disguise and dump his ass. Start fresh in your new place by yourself. I promise in 5 years you'll be kicking yourself for not doing it sooner. /O, we're out at a family dinner and he hates crowds, so he gets to make us all go home because he's punching walls. Great. How is it that he gets to make everyone go home instead of him being kindly told, I get that this is an issue for you, go home and we will see you later. /O, he hates the smell of his sister's perfume, she wears literally less than half a splash, so she can't wear it anymore because the scent literally drives him nuts. How is it that if he hates his sister's perfume, she can't wear it anymore? Excluding chemical sensitivity, of course. /O, the fucking laundry isn't folded the way he wants it, so we can't fold them any further unless I want him to get frustrated and stressed. How is it that if he is so set on laundry being folded his way, that he doesn't do the laundry his way and you don't get involved? Your BF seems to control people via his upset, and so far everyone has acquiesced to this rather than drawing reasonable boundaries. This works for him, everyone hastening to take care of his needs. He's turned into, or always was, someone whose needs come before the needs of others. He is selfish in all of his relationships. Am I being gaslighted? 23F, 30 meters. 28F/30 meters. 2-year RS. My boyfriend was so over the top with how attractive I was. Repeatedly said I was the only attractive girl he'd ever been with. I've never seen an attractive girl naked before. I found out he was messaging his exes and lying to me about who they were, and so I got really insecure. And now he keeps telling me he didn't say stuff he did and telling me I'm crazy, and I don't know if I'm being gaslighted. For example, one girl he was messaging, he said I was never attracted to her, I never thought she was attractive. She just manipulated me and I was young. Now saying obviously I found her attractive, she was my GF. Are you crazy? Obviously. Girl he still works with and was messaging and lied about, he also said she completely manipulated him and he thinks she's fat and ugly, and now he's like obviously I was very interested in her, the manipulation was just part of it. Telling me he thinks someone is ugly and literally in the same conversation saying they aren't, then saying yeah she isn't repeatedly when I ask. Telling me I'm the only attractive one to him, but that's different from others being attractive to him. One girl who he is friends with, we had a long conversation, he said she isn't attractive and now he said she is, but he isn't attracted to her. I guess they are friends or colleagues, which is why he has contact, but he lied to me and said nothing ever happened even though they were exes or girls he slept with and really liked. He also messaged another girl he wasn't friends with and slept with before but had an excuse for this too. He also blames his lying on me, saying I'm insecure and will react badly, but that doesn't make sense because he lied first. I was literally copy pasting what he wrote as proof and he just went yeah I know what I said, I'm getting angry. I even posted the definition which was in direct contradiction and he got angry. Whenever we watch TV we talk about how attractive the girls are all the time, so I don't know why he's lying to me. It's not the first time he has these weird definitions and loopholes, and sometimes I feel like I have to say a very exacting thing that he cannot even slightly twist in any way or omit something, because otherwise he tells a half lie. I hate it because he literally lied to me about who these girls were and was messaging them. Sounds stupid, but I think I'm going crazy. Too long didn't read. Feel like my boyfriend says things that don't make sense, then tells me I'm crazy and that he did say it, and I feel like I'm going insane.